haven't even done my dang whatever I need to do. I have not went over my things because I picked last week. I don't know. So I have not got my things figured out yet. Because my picks last week, I have still haven't told what my record is. So it's not looking too good. But I'm here to do my week 17 picks now. Despite I've still not even done whatever I need to do because I'm lazy. So, I mean, it's not looking too good. So next week is the most terrifying week of my life because the Buccaneers won this week. Thank the freaking Lord. Finally, we're doing something. You got a raise? Okay, I'm going crazy. So, let's go ahead and just do this random crap because I am lazy. Thursday Night Football, the last Thursday Night Football of the year before the playoffs roll in. That's why there's still one more week left, but it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tennessee Titans. Dallas Cowboys beating the Philadelphia Eagles. See, I got a prediction right. Yes, the Eagles lost. And the Tennessee Titans, oh boy, they are on a downward spiral. They lost to the Houston Texans. The Houston ever-loving Texans. Which is a team that's pretty much been classified as the worst team in the National Football League. It is snowing outside, uh-oh. Funny if it's snowing or not. I'm terrified currently. But, of course, Houston Texans finally won a game. It's took them 15 years. But first game I got the Dallas Cowboys winning just because the dang Tennessee Titans are currently dying. And, of course, somehow, now the Jacksonville Jaguars are in the playoffs. Oh, God. But I got, Dallas winning this game. Let's go on to our Saturday games. Yeah, I said Saturday games. I thought it was on a Sunday, actually. Ruh-roh. No, it would be Sunday, wouldn't it? Because Monday would be on the 2nd. Oh, good. See what happens when I go off a dang thing and it switches to print? Okay, Arizona Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Two bird teams. Cardinals losing while it was up. They was up, and the fourth quarter was up 16-6 against the Buccaneers, and they lost 19-16 because Cleve Kingsbury. That's pretty much the only reason. And I'm happy because the Buccaneers are one step closer to making the playoffs. And by baby Jesus, Brian Leftwich and Todd Bowles, get off your lazy bums because we got somewhere to go. Next week is the game that will possibly get us into the playoffs, and I have never been happier. So I think Cardinals are just waiting to fire a Cliff Kingsbury already. I mean, it's not looking good for them. And the Atlanta Falcons, losing to the Baltimore Ravens. So I got the Falcons winning this game because Cardinals, I don't know, they suck. That's pretty much it. Of course, it's kind of, no, not many teams win. Actually, I should have said not many teams lose whenever they're up 16-6. But when you're facing someone like Tom Brady, I think you might as well expect it. Here we go. The Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. The Chicago Bears losing to the Buffalo Bills, as per usual. And the Detroit Lions losing to the Carolina Panthers, which sadly gives them only gives them 2 more steps closer to making it. Only 1 more step this week. But, this game's gonna be kind of tough, judging that these teams are both kind of bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Detroit Lions because it's Detroit, so. I mean, that's slowly but surely started to become a good football team. Because they've had 8 losses, only 2 of those coming in the last few games, so. It's a good one. The Denver Broncos versus the Kansas City Chiefs. James draws me at this game. I swear to God, if I go on TikTok when I see him saying Denver Broncos, what happened with Patrick Mahomes, things are going to happen. That's not going to happen, obviously. The Denver Broncos losing in embarrassing fashion yesterday on Christmas. Losing 51-14 to the Los Angeles Rams on this morning, firing their coach Nathaniel Hackett. So, I don't know if he was the only problem, of course, when you see Russell Wilson throwing dang Hail Marys from the start of the game, I really don't know what to do. And, of course, Kansas City beating the Seahawks in a game that was so bad, we got tuned off TV and got turned to, I think it was the, what game was it turned to? I forgot, but they turned it to a completely different game. I think it was the Vikings and Giants, I think it was, that they turned it to. I got Kansas City in this game just because, of course, the Broncos are already eliminated from the playoffs. They really don't have nothing else to play for, so... Nothing, I thought it snow. But, next game, we have Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. Two teams fighting to get in the playoffs. Miami Dolphins losing to the Packers on Christmas after Tua Tagovailoa threw 15 interceptions, and now he is out. Now he's currently out with concussion protocols. So of course he's questionable to start against the Patriots, and of course the Patriots losing to the Bengals on Christmas Eve. This game could go either way. I'm gonna go ahead and go with New England, just because I don't even know if Teddy Bridgewater can do anything. Trevor, I don't know if he's with the dang Dolphins. He dang switches teams like 5 minutes. I actually don't get that joke, but anyway, the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Giants. Of course, losing tonight against the Los Angeles Chargers. Team yesterday now, but they are eliminated from the playoffs, and now. Wow, actually, know that later. Good God, I'm going crazy. And the New York Giants, losing to the Vikings. In that big 61-yard field goal, I'll go over more later. And, by the way, I'm just going to tell you something. I have a better shot of dating someone in the next year. So, I was supposed to make a joke during the dang one of these games, and I already don't know which ones I'm just going to say it now. I probably have a better shot of doing that than the Broncos do of beating the Chiefs, actually. So, it can go either way. It's Indianapolis losing to the Chargers tonight, and the Giants losing to the Vikings. So this game, I'm gonna go with the Giants. Just a bunch of bad games actually for the Colts. Giants are just on a downward spiral after starting the season 6-1. So I don't know for that one. This next game, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Hopefully, for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts will come back. Of course, starting Gardner Minshew II against the Dallas Cowboys. And they lost to the Cowboys, only the second loss of the season. In New Orleans, beating the Cleveland Browns. Oh, baby Lord, help me. So this game, I'm going to Philadelphia, pretty much the obvious choice, even if they do not have Jalen Hurts. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy to beat the New Orleans Saints. So, it's going to be another Philadelphia kind of day. Next game is the one I'm terrified about. The Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Carolina beating the Lions. Tampa beating the Cardinals. Tampa, I beg one thing out of you. Let Thomas Edwards Patrick Brady Jr. just dominate. Just let him murder the Panthers. Yeah, the Panthers murdered us this season, but it doesn't matter. Tampa Bay's winning, and we're going to go kill the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. That's actually a lie. That's not going to happen. But I think the Panthers have a shot, but just because the Buccaneers are my favorite team, I got them winning. The Cleveland Browns taking on the Washington Commanders. The Browns losing to the Saints there on Christmas Eve, and the Commanders losing in embarrassing fashion to Brock Purdy and the 49ers. This game, another one can go either way. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Commanders. Browns are a good football team. That's a lie. God dang, where did that come from? They suck. I mean, they do have Deshaun Watson, so that actually kind of helps a lot. But, give me the Commanders for this game. Next one, the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. Jacksonville currently in the playoffs, leading the AFC South. They are on track for the first time since 2017, maybe 18, to make the playoffs. and maybe they can win it all. Maybe for Tony Khan. Maybe he can get gifted a WWE Championship from Triple H by the time the season's over. Who knows? But and then the Houston Texans finally winning a game against the Tennessee Titans. Yes, the Houston Texans won. Just, I don't know. I've been speechless ever since then. So I got Jacksonville winning. The Texans, I don't have nothing for them. Congrats, you beat the Titans. What else am I supposed to tell you? Here we go. Here we go. The San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. This game, of course, I have nothing to say about it. The 49ers beating the Commanders with Brock Purdy just being him again. And the Las Vegas Raiders getting eliminated for playoff contention after losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game, I'm gonna go with the 49ers because Brock Purdy is him. There is no doubt. So no, that lost, whatever. New York Jets taking on the Seattle Seahawks. New York Jets benching Zach Wilson again, and probably for the rest of his Jets career. I do not see the New York Jets keeping Zach Wilson. And Johnny, I feel bad for you, my man. I feel bad for poor Johnny. The Jets losing to the Jaguars, and I just think that the Jets are just waiting to get rid of Zach Wilson. I think Chris Traveler is going to go and start against the Seahawks. I could be wrong, but when you are getting benched for a guy that used to play in the CFL, I feel bad for you. And the Seattle Seahawks are losing to the Chiefs in the game. That was so bad they got pulled off television. This game I got Seattle winning because the Jets, it's chaotic. they just went on a down spiral, and I think Zach Wilson, I don't even know if I call him Zach Wilson. I did not see him ever playing for the Jets again. The Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Mother-loving Packers. I'm copying Tom Grossi again. Minnesota winning in a big old 64-yard field goal against the New York Giants. And Green Bay beating the Dolphins technically two days ago now on Christmas. For this game, I got Minnesota. Packers do have a shot to make the playoffs. I think at this point it's too late. So, Minnesota going to be grittying their way to the playoffs pretty dang easily. We're going to have two Los Angeles teams. And this one's confusing. Technically, this is a home game for both teams. Because the Los Angeles Rams and Los Angeles Chargers share a stadium. So despite Los Angeles Rams being a away team, they're technically still at home. So it's a home team versus a home team. The Rams beating the Denver Broncos on Christmas in a 51-14 domination. And Los Angeles Chargers beating the Colts technically yesterday now. This game, I got the Chargers. They've already clinched a playoff spot, so they have smooth sailing from here. And we have the Sunday Night Football game here up next. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. The Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Las Vegas Raiders. I was just thinking of changing my pick just because Franco Harris, of course, he passed away earlier in the week, so prayers out to his whole family. I was saying changing my pick, but I only made the pick. But just prayers out to everyone in Franco Harris's family, and I just hope everything goes well with them because it's, of course, a tough loss for them. But back on track here, the Baltimore Ravens beating the Atlanta Falcons. I would go with Pittsburgh, but the Baltimore Ravens just a little bit of a team, so I got Baltimore winning on Sunday Night Football. In the final Monday Night Football game, the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh boy, what do I say about this one? Buffalo Bills just already got in the playoffs. They are smooth sailing. Of course, the AFC, I think it's East that they're in. I think they've already got that clinched pretty dang nicely with a big old ribbon on top. And the Cincinnati Bengals have a big winning streak, beating the Panthers, beating the Chiefs, the Buccaneers. It's only 3. They've had 2 more games and all of that. And I think this game could also go either way. The Bengals on a winning streak, 10 and 11 and 4 now, I think, on the season. And of course, the Buffalo Bills already locked to the playoffs, so they have nothing to worry about. Just cause the Bengals are my second favorite team. I have them continuing their winning streak and winning the last game of the Monday Night Football season. After that, we'll smooth down to Week 18. All games on a Sunday. And we're starting out that day with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Atlanta Falcons in Week 18, and ending off the week with Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars doing whatever the heck. And, by the way, if there is a tiebreaker in the NFC South, here's how it's going to go down. If the Panthers are able to beat the Buccaneers, they will be tied with them. If the Buccaneers are able to beat the Falcons, they're in. They're gonna make it. If the Panthers win, they will be tied. If they lose, then it's a win-win. But if they are tied, here's how it's gonna go down. The tiebreaker is how many points are scored. So if Tampa scores more points in their game, I think they will make it in. But if the Panthers score more points, then they're gonna make it. But they just say Sunday night game here at the bottom, so who knows what could go down. Anything could go down in this game. But we're going to do Week 18 next week, January the 2nd. Yes, we are already almost into the new year. Wow. This year's went by pretty quick. So, that's gonna do it for the stream. But how in the world does Mountain Dew have their own WWE match? Okay, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. That is gonna do it. I'll see y'all probably this Thursday. Let's go see. There's gonna be a few games next week. And yes, I have no idea what I'm doing, actually. I have a better shot probably dating. I don't know. I've already made that joke all ago. But, let's go zooming and a gooving. Because I probably have a better shot. I don't know. I've made that joke already. Okay, back to what I was doing. Thursday night, I'll be reacting to the Cowboys and Titans game. And then on Sunday, we'll be having some big games. It is a big game Sunday. And that's not just because. January the 1st, I will be streaming a few games. If I am able to watch the Buccaneers game, I will be streaming that at 1 o'clock. But right now, I have the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. And then follow that up with the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. If I'm able to stream the Buccaneers game, I will. But if I'm not, I'll find out my dang on. Actually, I'll be only streaming the Vikings and Packers game. See whatever I said. That I will be streaming that. And then probably plus the Bumblewumbos what the world. I'm going crazy. I'll be streaming the Vikings and Packers game. Maybe the Buccaneers and Panthers game. It depends on if I even get to watch it or not. And probably gonna be streaming a bit of the Sunday Night Football game too. We'll see what goes down. And then I'll be streaming the playoff games for a pretty good reason. I mean, I'm not gonna just skip the playoff games. The playoff games are probably the most important games of the season. It pretty much just tells you where you're gonna go. So I will try to download the Fox Sports app tomorrow if I can. What? If I will try to get the Fox Sports thing downloaded, if I do, smooth sailing. Well, not Final Tab, same as Okay, so I think I've went over this already, but most likely gonna be streaming the Buccaneers game against the Panthers if I am able to get Fox Sports. Be streaming the Packers and the Vikings if I'm not crying in my sleep, and I'll be streaming a bit of the Sunday Night Football game, and then I'll be streaming a few games next week probably, and of course I'll be streaming the playoffs. So it's be a good one. So I'll see y'all this Sunday if I'm able to get this Fox Sports app. I am going to be streaming that son of a gun. But right now, who knows what my schedule is going to be. So, next week, expect a few more streams. We'll be live again this Thursday with the Titans and Cowboys game. So, I'll go tally up what my things were this week. The wins and losses from the teams. And boy blast off next week. And now I'm copying Brandon Parner now. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. I'll see you next week.